bigger than drop them drawers. I know what you want. I ask myself, is this shit real? I contemplate about how I feel, but you make it way too hard to think.
I decided that I'm going to record my skincare routine because I have had a few people ask me what I do for that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and record it today while I get ready. And my skincare routine is always changing, honestly and truly. I'm still trying to figure out what works best for me. So that is something that I can honestly and truly say. So let's just get into it. Something that is new about my routine is kind of like the way I wash my face. So I just started getting lashes, and so I don't like to always wet my lashes, especially when they're very fresh and new. I try not to get them wet because, you know, they just last longer. You have a better effect with that. And because of that, let me put some deodorant on before I forget. And because of that reason, what was I saying? Because of that reason, I usually use pads now. So I use these exfoliating cotton rounds, and that's what I've been using to kind of wet up my face and wash it in the whole 9. So let's see. And that's, like I said, that's pretty much how I've been washing my face. Now let me bring this a little bit closer because I want y'all to be like up close and personal with me on this. And I also will admit that I have been getting facials, and I've been getting them at least once a month. This month, which is the month of May, has been the only month I actually have not scheduled a facial yet, but that is going to be coming very, very soon. I go to one person. Her name is Glam by Leah. I'll tag her in this video, but I only go to her, and so with me traveling, sometimes it's a little hard to maintain my schedule, but I will try to squeeze in me doing a facial this month. But if not, I'll just probably do one in the beginning of June, because I will be here June 1st, and or I will schedule it to be in the beginning of June and then the end of June, so that'll be like me kind of catching up for May. And then we'll see, because I don't want to throw off my schedule. So if I don't do it for May, I'll just do it for June, and then I'll catch up on my schedule. But nonetheless, I do get a facial at least once a month. That's where I start with. So these are the pads that I use to wash my face, and I start off with a cleanser. So she gave me this green tea citrus cleanser, which I really like. It smells really good, and it lasts really long too. I've actually had this for a few months now, and it's still very, very, very full. So what I do is I wash my pads, and I usually do it with warm water, and then I damp it off so that it's not like dripping wet, but it's still a little wet. And then I put some of the facial wash on the exfoliating side, and I put enough to last like throughout my entire face. It's kind of slimy, but I put about this much. I'm gonna put a little bit more, but I put about this much. And then my face is a little wet because I just took a shower, and I'm okay with that. And so I just like start washing my face with this cleanser. And I like this exfoliating thing because it really like gets off all the dirt. Like whenever I wear makeup, this is my favorite go-to way to wash my face, because sometimes when I'm washing it regularly I don't get everything off, and I've noticed that when I'm like cleaning my face and stuff. And so I really like this. I get the nose bridge, get around the eyes, I do the face again, and I usually do 2 of them, so the soap is usually like through the second one as well, but if you want to add soap you still can. And I just keep scrubbing, keep on scrubbing. And some may say like there's no better way to wash your face than just to like throw some water on your face, but again, this is not like how I always do it. This is like if I'm like not, if I already took a shower and stuff and I don't want to wash my face in the shower and I just got like a fresh set of lashes, I'll wash my face like this so that way I'm not wetting up my lashes and stuff like that. So that's what I do. Get the eyelids, and bam, that's usually good enough. So see, like this one was very dirty when I was cleaning it off, and I feel like this one got off most of the dirt. Like it's for the most part like empty. Alright, and then because I like to massage my face and kind of like all a part of this self-care thing, I usually will kind of go in and just like spread it around with my face, and I'll do it in an upward motion, just making sure everything is really in there. And of course you want to make sure you wash your hands before you start. I had just taken a shower, so my hands were already clean. So I just really get in there and just, yeah. And then this step is also by choice. I do this, but you can also obviously just like at this point like put your face down and wash your face. But I go back and I take some more of those pads. Obviously I take out a pair of clean ones, and you usually only need 2. In my opinion, 2 to 3 pads is usually enough. If I pull out 3, like just now I pulled out 3 of them, I'm gonna use all 3. So I damp that up, make sure it's warm water. And then I squeeze some of that water out, and with the non-exfoliating side, or you can do it with the exfoliating side, up to you, I basically wash up my face with this. And again, like this usually like gets out all the dirt because you're like scrubbing, but it's not harsh in my opinion. I don't feel like it's harsh on your skin. So I definitely feel like I really try to get in those areas where things build up. When you do your eye makeup and you put your makeup right there in the cuticle area, I really try to get all that out. Don't forget the neck area. As y'all can see, I've been going back and forth with this neck. Don't forget that neck area. Okay, so step 1 is usually just a cleanser. So I am done with that. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Finished with the cleansing part. And then I go in now with a toner, and the toner that I use is a cucumber hydration toner, which I like. I think that it's pretty good, and I am actually in the process of like trying to work with products that I feel like are actually making a difference, and so this is pretty good. So I spray. So I spray. Let that sit for a little bit. And while I'm letting that dry up, my next step that I use is a serum. So I used to use this Ageless Skin Hydrating Serum, which I actually really love. If it could focus. Yeah, whatever. So I use this hydrating serum. It's called an Ageless Skin Hydrating Serum, and it has hyaluronic acid, honey, and aloe, which I think is pretty good. And I use this morning and night. And so the skincare routine that I do is actually, the one I'm doing right now is for morning time. Right now it's still like 8 in the morning. But what I've started to use now is this Versed Just Breathe clarifying serum, and it has bark extract and zinc blend. And I'm actually still trying to find something that still has that hyaluronic acid in it. So that's why I still keep it, even though it's very empty. Well, I stopped using this because it's empty, so I need to get more. Usually I re-up whenever I go get a facial, but obviously I haven't gotten one yet, like I said earlier. So I still keep this bottle to help me remember the ingredients that I do like in this product. So when I do this, if there's enough, I'll just like put it directly on my face. I try to eliminate skin contact with these products as I'm applying them to my face, and also just so I can get majority of the product too. And then I'll add on some of the drops. Ooh, I have to look in the mirror when I do this. I'll add in some drops, and that is so that my skin can start getting used to this new product if I'm going to be using it long term. And then I'll just go ahead and like spread it out. I definitely push it underneath my eyes. Gotta go to the skin, the bridge of the nose. I really focus on this area right here. And then I obviously like go over my forehead area. I bring it down, but I massage it upward. Get over the eyelid area, back to the eyes. Because there's a method in how you apply your makeup. I honestly feel like that is the case. So there you go. Alright, so at this point I usually let this dry as much as possible before I add in my moisturizer, because my moisturizer is like a very moisturizing cream. I use this Versed Skin Soak Rich cream, and it has squalene and red algae extract in it. So I like that because I actually read that red algae extract has a lot of good minerals in there that's good for your skin. And so I use this, and I feel like every time I use it my skin is very moisturized. So now on camera my face still looks a little moist, like wet a little bit, but for the most part it's dry. And then as you can see, like I said, I love it. It's almost done. I'm gonna have to re-up soon. I take a peanut size, that's what it says warm, a peanut size amount between fingertips and smooth onto your skin. So basically like you do this just to kind of warm it up. I usually just like put it directly on my skin, put it a little bit all over. You don't need too much because this moisturizer actually spreads out pretty quickly and pretty well. Like I think it lasts, like if you put a little bit on, it'll last around for a while. So I use the moisturizer, and at this point I'm usually still waiting for my face to dry up from the serum and toner. And so at this point I'll put on some lipstick. I've been using my nails, but you could use a Q-tip, you know, if you want to be more sanitary. I like hands-on lip action, you know what I mean? I like for my lips to know who's putting that thing on. So I put on some of this, And oh, I didn't even show what it is. You can't really see it, but when I got my very first facial, I went to a different lady, and at the time she was selling these products, which are like, it's called a glass of water, because when you put it on your lips, it really does feel like a glass of water. It's very smooth and it lasts for a decent amount of time. So now that I'm done with that, at this point I usually start spreading around my moisturizer. Gotta make sure I'm getting to the nose, and I'm getting around the skin and the forehead. And then I bring it down to my neck area. And at that point, I'm usually very much so done. And I always, well, and I have started adding this part now, because it is very important to make sure you're doing this. You want to add in your sunscreen. I use the Make It Matter 45 Ultra Sheer Water Resistant brand for black girl sunscreen, and I like it because I feel like you can apply this over your skincare products because it's clear, and you can also apply this over your makeup actually, because you're supposed to wear your sunscreen, but people always wonder, well, how do I wear my sunscreen with makeup? This is how. You use this clear product. I usually put a decent amount on my face and kind of like the four corners. Put that on, and for this I usually don't need to wait for anything to dry at this point, so I just start spreading it out. And disclaimer, you want to warn your mans when you have on all these products, because if he kisses your face, you know, you might get a bad taste in his mouth with all these products on your face. I've had that happen to me a couple times, and my husband has now said, listen, when you gonna do your skincare routine, let me know. Or he'll try to like give me all my kisses early in the morning before I start my day. But see, it's kind of like nothing's even on, no white residue, none of that. I love it. My skin feels good. And then I usually just like make sure everything is on properly. My face is not too oily because I don't like that look, but I do like the ooh girl, you just wash your face look. I love that. So pretty much that is my skincare routine. I've been wanting to do this for a while, so I'm glad I actually got the chance to do it. I am still vlogging, so I don't know if this will be a part of a video or if this just would just be an attachment, or if this would just be a new video. I am vlogging because it is my birthday week, and so I am just getting ready to kind of start my day, and I already had my morning routine go by, and so now it's gonna be going as I'm gonna be recording as we go. But pretty much, let me take this out. But pretty much that is my skin. Okay, so my camera definitely died in the middle of me recording, so I just wanted to come back and say, yeah, so the video that I just did, so I just wanted to come back on here and say that that was my skincare routine. That is usually what I do in the morning time. Like, even if I'm not up super early, like when I get off of my night shift job and I am coming home by like 7, 8 in the morning after I go to the gym, I usually do that routine. So that is just like my morning daytime routine. I have a different routine at night, which I'll probably record a totally separate video from. I'm sweating because I was in my house taking pictures during the time my camera was dead, so I'm hot, but my face is still glowing even when I sweat. So that just goes to show that my skincare routine that I do really just helps your face glow. You have like this morning glow, and so I really like that routine. I'm sticking to it for now. Unless anything changes, then you know I'll have to adjust as I go. But for everyone that has been asking, that is my skincare routine, and I really do love what it does to my face. I'm still in the process of working on like dark spots and all that stuff, but I just wanted to come on here and say, y'all, thank y'all for watching. This is a bit of a different video. I know I'm talking mostly about like travel life, travel nursing life, health, lifestyle, but this is part of lifestyle. And so I just want to come on here and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Thanks for still subscribing even though I haven't posted a video in over a month. And I hope that y'all continue to stay tuned. And if you like this video and you like videos like this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also just come back for more, because I'm going to keep giving you more. Even though right now I'm a little inconsistent, I'm getting better. But just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video, and tell me what products you like that I use, or what products you may have questions about, and maybe I can help answer those questions, or kind of help you like find a routine that works best for you. And also, if you need any recommendations, also reach out to me, because I have used quite a few products in my life over time. I've also created my own products before, which didn't exactly work, only because of a certain ingredient, which I'm still working on. But just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and come back for more. And I hope you enjoy this video. Peace.